I'm visiting the yard of GREEFF ahead of racing in the Eastern Cape on Wednesday. The yard look forward to quite a few runners, and in race 1, Cheeky Cranberry is first up. Now, Cheeky Cranberry will be having her very first run, and she's a daughter of Gimme the Green Light.
Yeah, morning Nadine. Yeah, she's having her first run on the poly around the turn, but luckily she's drawn 3. She's had a couple of goes on the poly and passed through the gates and that, and yeah, she's shown some nice work at times. Maybe go be a little bit green, I'm not too sure, but no, if she's not, I think she can be there and thereabouts again.
Moving to race 2, another having his first start will be Cadenza, who is a colt by GREEFF. He'll be joined by Miss Mackie. She'll be making her local and poly debut, and she relocates from the Western Cape.
Yeah, Cadenza is having his first run. He's been unlucky both times he's supposed to run. He's had to be scratched for some or other reason, and hopefully the third time's a charm. And then Miss Mackie, yeah, she's relocating here to the Eastern Cape, having her first run on the poly, and you know, I think she can improve on her form.
Wild Fig runs in race 4. Now, he's been in the deep end for both of his post-maiden runs so far, respectively in the Racehorse Owners Association Plate and the Racehorse Owners Association Stakes, which have been races which have seen him out at the weights against decent age group company.
Yeah, no, but you know, once I've said it before, if you can finish within 6 or 7 lengths of these fillies, I think you can't discount any horse that's far off them, and on that sort of form, he could be in the money.
Definitely think we should expect good improvement from him. Race 5, Hair Trigger loves the 1200 metre trip, as does Bayamoy, who had excuses for her last and once again is well weighted.
Yeah, Hair Trigger, he did have a little bit of an excuse last time, and it was graduation plate against some tough company actually on the day, so I think he can find some improvement. Bayamoy, I know she's won her first 2 starts, and like to say, we were disappointed in her next start, but I think she can bounce back. She's drawn nicely. She's a little filly. She's been sparingly raced, but I think she's a filly that can be back in the shot.
Moving to race 6, we'll see 3 runners in action. Masked Vigilante, now he's a previous course and distance winner and he's never far back. Halcyon will be giving the poly a crack for the first time, and Travel Master, he's in really good form. He loves course and distance, and this is the right race for him to be a decent runner.
Yeah, we've got the 2 old men, Masked Vigilante and Travel Master. They're never really far apart, and they're pretty much consistent. They both enjoy the poly, and I think they'll run good races. Halcyon ran a good race first time out, over 1,000 metres. Has now stepped up. He was running on that day. He's got a nice draw. If he takes to the poly, he's a big runner.
And the yard will close in race 7 with another 3 runners. We Can Go All Night. Now, he really posted a smart local and poly debut last time out where he ran on well late. He'll be joined by Final Try, who's won both of his latest starts very comfortably. And we're in the box of Dubai Hills. He's the 3rd runner. He's better than his last start, and he's going to try 1400 again.
Yeah, We Can Go All Night ran on nicely on the day, and he came from a long way off them, and I was pretty pleased with that run. If he can repeat that sort of run, I think he'll be there. Final Try, well, he's on a hat trick, and he's done well. If he gets things his own way, he's thereabouts. And Dubai Hills, well, never count him out. He's a real soldier, always there, always fighting, and he's got a decent draw. And I think he's going to be in the firing line.
There you go. So race 7, all 3 horses have a chance at a check. Bear them in mind.